Hello friends, welcome to this video. In this video we're gonna learn how to make this awesome custom options. Okay, these are custom selection options. Maybe you make a chat system or whatever and you want to make a menu of selection. For example, for this, in this case, this is a selection. For the next step will be chat, so I have to select what I am. My role is a principal, employee, student, or whatever I am. I select my role and there could be a button and we go to the next step. But in this video I'm going to show you how to make this custom role options. Okay, so you know what we want to build. Now let's go to Visual Code and do it. The first thing we're going to need is to make a folder. I call it custom radio buttons. Open my Visual Code and drag and drop this folder inside my Visual Code. And inside this folder I make a file called index.html. I run it with the live server and I also divide my screen into half to see everything in real time. Okay, inside this index.html the first thing I'm gonna do is to make the basic HTML5 structure. I give it a title and maybe custom radio buttons, and inside the body I make a div with a class of wrapper, and inside this wrapper will be my application. So the first thing I'm gonna need is to make a div with a class of title. So I give it a title, select rule options, select rule option, and there we go. And after that I need to make box, a div with a class of box, and inside this box I have few input of radio, so I make a radio. Okay, the first one I give it a name select, and I give it an ID option 1. This ID is very important because we use that in our code. I copy that one and make it a few more time, so this will be ready 2, 3 and 4, and there we go. We have 4 radio buttons. And what we do after that I have to create a label, and this label will be for option 1. I give name, a label for each of my radio buttons, radio things. Okay, so I made a label for option 1. I also want to give it a class will be also option 1, and inside this label I make a div with a class of dot, and after that I make another div with a class of text. This will be the text for that label. Okay, so the first one will be principal. Let's save, and there we go, we have a principal. And after that we close the label and we just copy this label and paste it a few more time, and we have 4 more. I just changed the name. This one will be employee, this one will be student, and this one will be staff. Let's save, and there we go, we have the labels and the radius. And after that our structure is finished. Now we have to give it some style, so go to your project folder and make a file called style.css. let's link it to my index.html link in the hrefs style.css. let's save and go to my style.css. the first thing I have to do is to import the Google font library and remove the default design, which is the margin, padding, and etc., and also change the font family to Poppins sans transf, and this is how it looks. Okay, after that I select the HTML in the body and I want to give them some design. I want to display everything in grid, this time in grid, not in flex, and I give it a height of 100%, and I also want to give it them a place item, and this will be at the center. Okay, after that I want to give it a background color. Already selected a very nice color, which is 1B 98F5, and this is how it looks. After that I select the wrapper, and inside the wrapper I give it a width of 315 pixel, and after that I give it a background color of white, which is FFF, and after that I give it a border radius of 10 pixel, and after that I give it a box shadow. Okay, a box shadow, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 3 pixel. If you don't know what is the box shadow, there's a tutorial about it in my channel, you can watch that one. And 0.2. There we have a nice shadow around this one. After that I have the title, so from the wrapper I select the title, okay, and give it some design. The first thing is I change its color to white, FFF, and after that I gave it a line height of 65 pixel, and the make a space. Okay, after that I give the text align 65 pixel. No, text align should be center. Okay, and after that I give it a background, maybe something like black. There's a nice color called 333, and there we go. And after that I give it a font size. I change its font size a little bit bigger, maybe 25 pixel, yes. And after that I give it a font width 500, and I also gonna give it a border radius 10 pixel to the top, 10 pixel, and 0, 0, and there we go. And after that we have the box. So from the wrapper I select box, and let's give it some design. What I want to do to go to my box, there will be some boxes. Okay, these are inside the box, the radius and label and etc. So what I need to do in here is, the first thing I have to do is to give it a padding 20 pixel and 13 pixel. Okay, it looks nice. Let's after that give it a background color of white, and let's also give it a border radius of 10 pixel. Okay, and after that I want to give design to my labels. So from the wrapper I select box, and from the box I select label. What I want to do with my labels, I want to display everything in a flex box, and after that I want to give it a height, maybe 55 pixel. Yeah, that looks better. And I give it a width of 100%. I want to align the items to the center. I want to give it a border 1 pixel, solid and light gray. Where it is? There it is. And here we go. Okay, after that I want to change the radius to make it like a circle, so put the border radius to 15 pixel. Okay, and after that I give it a margin 10 pixel and 0, and after that I give a padding to the left, maybe 20 pixel. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, after that what I want to change the cursor to the pointer. Whenever I'm in it, there's a pointer cursor. Okay, and let's add a transition all 0.3 second ease. This will be used later when I click on each of them, and there will be a nice transition. Okay, after that what I want to select my options. How are you gonna select them? Because I put ID for each one, I can select them with the ID. For doing that I'll put a slash and option name. This is the option 1, and then I give it, I want to check if it is checked, and this is equal to width the label of the option, which is this one, option 1 with a class. They put a dot and the option name, and just like that I have to do all of them like this, comma the other one. So this next one is my radio 2 with a label 2, so option 2 with the class option 2, and comma, and do this for 3, and now the last one, which is 4 and 4. Whenever they are selected, what I want, remove the last comma and say background. I want to change the background color to 3333, and also want to change it this border color to 333. Okay, this is how they looks like. Okay, let's make this circle here a dot. Okay, let's make a dot. I made a dot for my label. Okay, let's give it some design to that one. So from the wrapper I select box, and from the box I select label, and from label I select dot. And what I want to give it a height 20 pixel, I want to give it a width 20 pixel, I also want to give it a background color of D9, and after that I give it a border radius to make a circle 15%, and I see the position, and I give it relative. And after that, what I want to give it a transition just like before. I can copy this one and paste it in here. Okay, there we have nice circles, but inside the circle I want another circle. Okay, we do that later, but before doing that I have to put this circle for my for the options. Okay, how am I gonna do that? Just like before, I select this line of code, I select option 1 when it is checked and the label of that option, and from this option 1 I want to select the dot, and what I want to select this one, I want to select the dot and apply some design to that one, but I have to do this for all of them. So this comma, paste it a few more time and change the values to 2, 3, 4. Okay, do the same thing for the class 4. Okay, remove the last comma, and let's apply some design for this one. All I want to do is to change the background to white. Okay, now the circle have a white background, and after that from the box I want to select the label, and from the label I want to select the dot to make it, to give some design to my dot. So I use before, and inside this one I put the position, because that dot have a position of absolute. Relative I can put absolute position in here. Okay, and after that I want to give it a content of empty content, and after that I set a position 15% to the top, and to left 15%. I want to transform this one to the center. I use transform and translate minus 15% and minus 15%, and also let's give it a scale of 2 to make it a little bit bigger. And after that I give it a width 9 pixel, height 9 pixel, and a border radius 15%. And after that I want to add a transition, and I put it all 0.3 second is, and okay, after that I have to do something. I have to put a before for each of these options. Okay, I have to put it for each one. How I can do this? Just copy this line of code, select option 1 checked, and whenever it is checked, select the option 1 file class and dot, and this time I also select it is before and apply design to this one. Do this for all of them, so copy paste this one 4 times, change the values to 3 4 2 3 4, remove the last comma, and inside this one I want to change it to background to 333, and I also want to transform this one, for that I use translate, put it to the center, 15 minus 15 percentage and minus 15 percentage. I change the scale to 1, and there we go, we have a nice circle inside the circle. Okay, and let's give some design to the text. How you can do that? I select from wrapper, I want to select box, and from the box I want to select label, and from label I select the text, and let's give it a color 333, and also want to change the font size to 18 pixel, and change the font width 400. Let's change the padding left to 10 pixel to give a little bit padding on the left side, and after that I want to use a transition for its color and give it 0.3 second ease. Okay, let's go a little bit top. There I have my label, but it doesn't look nice when I come my mouse over it. I want to give it a hover. Okay, so I select my wrapper, and from wrapper the box and label on hover. I want to give it a background color, of this color, and I also want to change the cursor to pointer. Let's save, and there we go, we have a cursor now. Okay, we are in the text. After that, what I want to do is to make but I think there's the problem, because the color of these things should change, and hover not works also. Let's go to my index.html and let's see what's the problem. Oh yeah, for the labels I didn't change the option names. I put name of them all same. Let's change this one to 2. Sorry, the first one is 1, this is 2, this is 2, this is 3, this is 3, this is 4, this is 4. Let's save now, and there we go. There we have a nice hover, and if I select, the color changes. You see, the color changes when I select, and any label I click, you see I select that radio. Okay, what I want at the end, okay, is to change the text color of each one. When I click on them, I want to change the color to white. How you can do this? Because I want to select the one I clicked on, this one, the one is checked. I want to change the color of that one. For doing that, first I select the option, the radio one, the radio with the ID. I want to select the radio with the ID, and when it is checked, I want this one to be equal with the label. Which label? The label with the class of option 1, so this one. And from this one I want to select it as text. Okay, I want to select this text, but because we have few more of them, I have to copy this line and paste it a few more time. and change the value to 3 4 2 3 4 and remove the last comma and put your design in here. What I want to do, I want to change this color to white. Let's save, and there we go. But we still can see those radius. We have to remove them. How you can do that? From the wrapper, I want to select the box, and from the box I want to select an input. Okay, which input? Put a bracket and say the type of that element you want to remove. In this case I want to remove the radio. Okay, by using this you just select it and you can apply any design to it, but in this case I want to remove them, so I put the display to none. Okay, the display to none. Let's see where is the problem. Radio, I have to make it radio. Let's save, and there we go. We don't have those radius anymore, and we can select them nicely, and we have successfully made a really nice select rule options, or you can call it whatever, and we can select anything we want. So I hope you guys learned something in this video. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below, and if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe and press the bell icon. Have a great time.